Picture this. You're cruising down the Mass Pike, the radio's on, you're completely relaxed. Then, suddenly, flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror. You get pulled over and your stomach just drops when you realize your license plates are expired. It's an absolute nightmare of fines, delays, and just pure stress. But hey, here's the good news. You can prevent that entire headache, and it literally only takes about 10 minutes of your time. Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're going to demystify the exact steps you need to take to renew your Massachusetts vehicle registration online quickly and completely painlessly.
To make this super efficient for you, here is our roadmap. We are covering 1. Why renew online, 2. Your pre-renewal checklist, 3. The step-by-step online process, 4. Troubleshooting roadblocks, 5. Frequently asked questions, and finally, 6. Final steps and a quick disclaimer. Let's get into it.
Section 1. Why renew registration online? The fast track to compliance.
So are you tired of waiting in long RMV lines or risking late fees? We all know time is money, right? Whether you're a daily commuter or you actually drive for a living, letting your registration lapse can result in some pretty steep late fees, or even worse, having your car ordered right off the road. Think about a commercial truck driver for a second. Their entire weekly route depends on having valid plates. For them, an expired registration isn't just some minor oops moment, it's a direct threat to their livelihood and their daily mobility.
This is exactly where online renewal becomes a total game changer. When you do this online, it's processed immediately. You get an instant digital confirmation receipt, and that basically acts as your temporary operating authority. It completely averts those terrifying roadside issues, prevents that expensive downtime we just talked about, and honestly, the best part, you completely avoid those notorious wrap-around-the-building lines at the physical RMV service centers. Section 2. Your pre-renewal checklist. What you need before you log on. Now, under Massachusetts law, you absolutely cannot renew a vehicle registration without an active motor vehicle liability insurance policy. It's a hard rule. So during your online renewal, the RMV system automatically queries carrier databases behind the scenes to verify your coverage. If everything matches up perfectly, you proceed instantly. But if there's a delay or maybe a recent change in your coverage, the system is going to flag you with a specific insurance stamp required notice. If you get that message, don't panic, but you must contact your insurance provider to update the RMV's electronic records before you can actually finish the online renewal. Okay, aside from making sure your insurance is active, you're going to need to gather a few specific items right now. You need your Massachusetts license, permit, or ID number, your date of birth, the last 4 digits of your social security number, and your payment method. That can be a credit card, a debit card, or your bank routing info for an EFT. A pro tip: have all of this sitting on your desk before you even start, so your secure session doesn't accidentally time out while you're frantically digging through your wallet. Section 3. Step-by-step online process. Navigating the MyRMV portal. We're going to walk through the exact 5-step workflow you'll experience on the portal. 1. Access mass.gov/myrmv. 2. Click Renew My Registration. 3. Complete verification. 4. Two-step authentication. And 5. Select Vehicle to renew. It's actually quite straightforward, and knowing these steps in advance really takes the anxiety right out of the process. Step 1. Start by typing mass.gov/myrmv directly into your browser's address bar. It's super important you use that exact URL. This ensures you're on the secure, official Commonwealth of Massachusetts portal and not some sneaky third-party site trying to hit you with unnecessary service fees. Moving on to step 2. The portal separates tasks really clearly. Right there in the middle of the page, you just need to find and click the button labeled Renew My Registration. This lets you easily bypass all the stuff for professional licenses or driver's license renewals that you just don't need right now. Step 3 brings you to the verification page. This is where you'll carefully type in your personal identifiers. So your birth date, ID number, last name, and the last 4 of your SSN. Just a heads up, the required fields are clearly marked in red. And hey, don't forget to check that little reCAPTCHA I'm not a robot box at the bottom before you click submit. Okay, step 4 is dual factor authentication. Security is definitely tight on the RMV site, which is a great thing. This step ensures that only you can access your vehicle's profile. You'll be asked to pick a delivery method like an email or a text message. Once you get that unique security code on your phone or in your inbox, just type it into the required field and click confirm. Finally, step 5 brings you to your actual vehicle profile. You'll see a toggle switch next to your specific vehicle. Simply click that toggle until it turns green and shows a check mark.
Once it's green, you are good to go. Just hit Next to proceed to the payment screen and finalize your renewal. Section 4. Troubleshooting common roadblocks. Why your renewal might be blocked. So what happens if the system stops you dead in your tracks? Well, the online portal actually acts as an enforcement mechanism. If you hit a wall, it's almost always because of the municipal non-renewal program, which places administrative holds for outstanding financial debts. Let's break those down really quickly. First, if you have unpaid parking tickets reported by municipalities, you have to pay the issuing city or town directly. Next, if you owe local excise taxes, you're required to pay the local tax collector the principal tax, plus any accrued interest, and a $20 municipal release fee. And finally, if you've got E-ZPass violations reported by MassDOT, your account gets flagged. That means you have to settle up directly with E-ZPass Massachusetts before the RMV portal will unlock your renewal. Section 5. Frequently asked questions. Timeline and out-of-state renewals. Let's tackle the #1 question people have. You've paid your money, you've printed out your temporary digital receipt, but how long does it actually take to receive your registration and plate decal? When does that physical sticker actually show up in your mailbox so you can slap it on your license plate? The magic number here is 14. The RMV specifically asks that you allow at least 14 business days to receive your physical registration certificate and plate decal via the U.S. Postal Service. And keep in mind that is 14 business days, so you can't count weekends or state holidays in that timeline. Here's another really common question. What if I don't have a Massachusetts driver's license? Think about an out-of-state student studying in Boston, for example. Well, even without a local MAID, non-residents and students can easily stay compliant using the portal's guest individual pathway. You can access your vehicle's record simply by punching in your license plate number and the specific plate type. Super easy. Section 6. Final steps and disclaimer. What to do if things go wrong. All right, if you've been waiting patiently and that sticker just isn't showing up, here's the game plan. First, make absolutely sure you've given the mail system that full 14 business days. If that time has officially passed, then you need to reach out to the Massachusetts RMV Contact Center. When you get them on the phone, make sure you have your digital confirmation receipts sitting right in front of you. That way, you can easily prove you paid and completed the transaction on time. Just a quick disclaimer to wrap things up. We have to remind you that government procedures, fee structures, and online RMV workflows are subject to change. The information in this explainer is based on current source materials, but you should always double-check the official Massachusetts RMV website at mass.gov to verify the absolute latest policies before you process your transaction. I want to leave you with this one thought. Are you fully compliant with the RMV right now? Or is a hidden toll violation or some forgotten parking ticket waiting to block your next renewal? It is a genuinely critical question to ask yourself today. Don't wait until the very last week of the month to find out you've got a block on your account. Go online, check your status, and use this guide to renew with total confidence.